Hello everyone, it's Lisa and I'm back and it's week 8. And last week I didn't make any personal videos for you because I posted some professional videos for you to watch in terms of color correction. So hopefully those were helpful. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at those, you'll need to jump in and look at the week 7 professional videos. But for this week, I'd like to review with you the assignment for this week, as well as let you know that I'm going to be making 3 personal videos this week. A review of the course materials, a second video on how to correct moire in a scanned photo, and a third video on how to make your Photoshop books. So just so you know, there'll be 3 videos this week. I'm going to try and keep them short. So here we go. Let's jump in. Okay, so assignments and lectures, and this week we're talking about week 8. Okay, so in week 8, we've pretty much narrowed down most of the lessons in the book, except I believe week 9 we have our last segment of lessons. That would be next week. But this week we do not have any technology lessons because I'd like for you to focus on working on your scrapbook. So your assignment for this week is to post a question to the discussion based on whatever it is you're either struggling with or succeeding with on the project. So it describes here the chapters that you need to make sure you've completed in order to have the background and knowledge you need for this project, as well as it describes here what you're going to be doing. Now this week I mentioned I will be reviewing with you how to make a scrapbook in Bridge. Unfortunately, when I went into Bridge yesterday to actually practice for this video, it turns out that in Photoshop Creative Cloud CC they have removed the feature for making a book in Bridge. So I had to redesign the whole making book thing. I'm kind of upset because I'm not able to show you some cool features like making watermarks and stuff like that, but at the same time we could still achieve what we've set out to do, and that is make a book. But we're going to do it in Photoshop instead of Bridge. So I mentioned early on in one of the videos you'll need Bridge for this book making. However, found out yesterday you do not need Bridge. All you really need is Photoshop to make this book. So it should be easier in some sense and not as cool in other senses, but that's okay. I think we can get through it. So for this week, you're going to basically come into the assignment, which is the week 8 project 2 questions. You'll click here and you'll post questions here in the assignment area for a discussion. Okay. So going back to this, let's see, I believe I say you're responsible for posting 1 question to the discussion of something you're struggling with and or something you are learning and succeeding at this particular time. Your question should be in the form of at least 3 sentences. Okay, and I'd like you to get those posted by Friday. Friday or Saturday. I'm pretty lenient on that because sometimes it may take a day or two, but at least have something posted by Friday or Saturday, and then on Sunday night you'll come back into the discussion and you'll have a response to your students, and you need to do at least 2. You have to respond to at least 2 of your classmates' questions. Okay. So hopefully we will air out any problems or anything anyone is struggling with between now and then. I highly recommend that before you post your questions that you watch these videos, because the videos may pose other questions. So especially with making the book. I tried to make it as easy as possible, but there are areas of it that can be tricky. Okay? So as a quick review, You're basically not submitting any report this week or any actual physical files. You're basically going to post questions and we're going to have a discussion, and hopefully through that discussion I will be able to answer most people's questions on this project. So that's what's due for this week, as well as you watching these videos, and as I said, there'll be 3 of them. This is the end of the first video.